gentlemen, welcome to today's episode of Tobacco Pipes and More. I am your host, Lonza. And today, we're looking at some White Knight. Alright, so today we're going to be looking at some White Knight. I really like the tin art on this particular blend. I did a lot of Armored Combat stuff, and you dress up in full plate armor and beat the crap out of each other with full steel weapons, and it's a lot of fun. If you're into that sort of thing, medieval history or anything old for that matter, you should go check it out. They got teams across the country, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. Look for ACW, Armored Combat Worldwide. Yeah, so here's the tin art for it. As you can see, it's a knight on a horse. It's the name White Knight. It's a really interesting tobacco. So it is comprised of Latakia, Oriental, Turkish, and Virginia tobaccos. It's a coarse cut, and it comes in these 50-gram tins. Unfortunately, it tore the information off the back when I peeled the sticker off. But let's see if I can't maybe kind of figure it out. It says White Knight is a medium-bodied, probably a very complex and well-balanced Balkan-style blend. Something around made to evoke memories of one of the best iconic pipe tobaccos ever made. So let's take a look here. Yeah. Well, either way, I'm not the biggest Latakia fan. I don't mind a blend that has a small amount. I'm not sure exactly how much this has, but it does have some of the other components that I do enjoy, like the Turkish and the Virginia tobacco. It's a little bit dry. Hopefully that's not going to be an issue. I don't think it will. It's not like excessively dry. It's not crumbling into fine bits of powder or anything. Okay, I'm just gonna fill it up enough to do the review here. Okay. I gotta rehydrate this tobacco. All right, let's get into the guts. Yeah, it's got quite a bit of the Latakia in there. Again, not a ton, but there's still a good amount. I don't think there's nearly the amount of Latakia and Pirate Cake. Funny enough, I really enjoy Pirate Cake, even though there's a lot of Latakia. So I'm not sure exactly what component changes the outcome for Pirate Cake for me, but something. Definitely has that campfirey flavor about it. I don't really pick up a whole lot of other tobacco flavors, other than just the Latakia for the most part. Everything else kind of gets burned out. There is a bit of a grassiness to it. Very light on the back of the tongue. Yeah, just not super strong, but it's there. I guess I could chalk it up to just tasting, campfirey grass. Come on. Stay lit. The one thing I'll say about it for sure, it's not a very hot blend. It doesn't burn very much. It does have a slight pepperiness on the back note though. Get a small cocoa-y flavor or note coming through the nostrils when you exhale. Not a bad blend. Is White Knight my favorite blend? No. And again, mostly it's just because I'm not a huge Latakia fan. I do like it, don't get me wrong. I do like the Latakia, but if I had to prefer, or if I had the choice to smoke something else, like a dark fired blend, I'd probably go with a dark fired blend. Latakia tends to give me a sense of nausea in a way. Not like a sickliness, but like a very, it's overpowering. So, for example, this guy back here, I'm probably never going to smoke. Oh, Peterson Nightcap. I don't know what it is about this blend, but I don't know if it's all the Latakia or whatever the case is. I cannot smoke this without getting like a sickly nausea, almost like a flavor. It's really hard to describe. It's very, very, very overwhelming. Like think of this for example. You're in your older years, and you have some sort of reminiscent smell or flavor of something that reminds you of something that made you sick. That's kind of what Nightcap, or at least, mostly just Nightcap, does for me. It kind of reminds me of something that I don't like. Yeah, it's weird. But this one's not bad. It's not overly powering, but yeah. I will say, if I had to pick between Nightcap and White Knight, I would definitely go with the White Knight. It does have a slight bit of fruitiness. Very, very, very mellow. Very, very mellow. But it's more of a cocoa-y fruit. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but especially when you exhale through the nose, that cocoa-iness, slight fruitiness, really, you can pick it up. It's soft, but it's there. So that kind of helps to round out the tobacco a little bit. Again, I'm no expert in picking out nuanced flavors, but when I do come across them, I prefer tobacco that I can get more than one type of flavor out of. And White Knight does do that, but it's still really difficult because that Latakia just overpowers everything. I mean, it overpowers the Turkish Orientals and the Virginia. So, I mean, I don't really get much of that. Like I said, I do kind of get some of that grassiness and a small bit of cocoa-iness. And mostly Campfire, because that's Latakia. Yeah, a small bit of Latakia is nice for me. I do enjoy it in my tobacco blends, just not excessively. The smell on the beard, though, is nice. Definitely reminds me of burning wood. Yeah. Yeah, the more I smoke it, the easier it gets. It's not, like I said, it's not nearly as overpowering as Nightcap. And for you Latakia lovers, I mean, I'm sure you would enjoy this tobacco. It is good. It's not bad. Don't get me wrong. It is a good tobacco. I just get overwhelmed with Latakia. So a little bit of Latakia, but except for Pirate Cake, I don't know what it is about Pirate Cake, but I love Pirate Cake. Shit, what the hell is it called? The bear one. Crap. Bowlegged Bear. Bowlegged Bear, that's another one. And then Captain Earl's Private Stock. Those ones I really enjoy. Those three. I don't know what it is about those blends, but they have something in common with the flavor and with the smell that all that Latakia doesn't overpower. So, yeah. I don't know what it is about those ones, but they're really good. If you haven't tried Bowlegged Bear or Pirate Cake or Captain's Earl Private Stock, you really should. You can also check out my review that I did on the Captain Earl's Private Stock. I'll see if I can leave a card somewhere, little pin thing, somewhere up here. Here? Maybe. Yeah. In the next few videos, I'm going to be doing these John Cotton Double Pressed. I really like these, especially the Dark Fire blend and the Virginia. They're really, really nice. I really find it interesting that they go through a double press process for each one of these tobaccos. It's very interesting. Not a lot of people do that. They'll do a single press with heat and other things applied, but this particular set of tobacco goes through a double press process. Anyway, we're not here for that. We're here for White Knight. Yeah. In conclusion, White Knight is a good tobacco. Is it my favorite tobacco? No. And again, this has nothing to do with a bias. Well, actually, it's kind of biased, but this has nothing to do with me just hating the brand or anything like that. I'm just not a big Latakia fan. I do enjoy Latakias. Once again, I like it in a moderate quantity, not overpowering, because I like to taste the other tobaccos that are in the blends. So for me, it doesn't really hit super far home. Is it one that I'll smoke every now and again? Yeah. I do actually need to hydrate this one. These tins don't really allow them to age properly without drying out. So this one is a little dry. But yeah, so one thing I would like to know in the comments from you guys is what do you like about Latakia? Is it the campfire smell? Is it the flavor? Is it what? What do you guys enjoy about it? Because maybe you can change my mind. Probably not, but you never know. Finding out what other people enjoy about it can have a placebo effect in some cases. So we'll see. If you guys do love it, please let me know down in the comments. I'll check them out and I'll try to respond and read everyone that I can. So, but with that, I'm going to go ahead and close up this review. Thanks for tuning in, and I appreciate you stopping by. I'll see you guys in the next video. Again, I'm going to be doing the John Cotton series. I probably won't do all of them because I have a couple of aromatic blends and I don't have them. But for the ones that I do have, I'm going to do a video on each one of those sequentially. So that way, you can watch one after the other if you wanted to. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.